Hi everyone, welcome back to another speed review. Listen, I know it's been about 2 months since I've done this. Y'all don't have to yell at me, okay? I've been busy. I started work. I just kind of forgot about doing these, and I don't even remember if this is everything that I forgot to add in here. This is going to be a long video. I'm going to try to speed through it as quick as I can. This is stuff probably from December, so probably a good two and a half months of accumulating stuff, and I'm going to do the best I can to make this a quick video for you guys, okay? So if y'all have already seen stuff that I have just thrown in here because I forgot I mentioned it in the last video, no you didn't, okay? We're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start with palettes because that seems to be what I have like taking up the most space on my counter. Let me grab all those. I will be right back. Okay, so this will not be one of those organized videos where I'm talking about everything by brand and separating it that way. No, we're going by like product because there's way too much for me to separate it, okay? Starting off with my pile of palettes, I'm just gonna do little randoms, yes or no's, what I like, what I don't like, so I can get them out the way, okay? This one is my newest palette to my collection. It is the Revolution Nemo palette. Love this. I wanted it for so long. When I saw it on their site, I found it in Marshall's. Love this palette. Love the colors. The shimmers are meh. Shimmers are meh. I feel like their shimmers now have had like a little overspray of cute shimmer, and then they're just like you have to spray your brush with them or pile them on. But I really do love their palettes. I love the shade up here. I love the mattes. The shimmers are good. They're just not the best. I really do enjoy this palette. Super happy I was able to pick that one up. I've tried quite a few from ColourPop. I am going to try to do them together. I tried the That's Taupe palette. I got it with a gift card around at Christmas time. I really do love this. I love the Super Shock. I love the mattes. I love all the cool tones in here. This was a complete win for me. Their 9-pan palettes are just so good. Also tried the 1111 palette from ColourPop, which is one of their newer ones. Again, got it at Ulta with a gift card. Love this. This is one that I really need to use again. I think I've only used it once maybe, but I really did enjoy it. The shimmers are amazing. The mattes were super easy to blend. A beautiful neutral palette. I've heard a lot of people compare it to the Makeup by Mario one. Always, if y'all see something y'all want used in a tutorial, let me know. We'll upload it quick. I think the last ColourPop palette I've tried is the Twilight collab. Love this palette. We did a 3 looks 1 palette video with this and the rest of the items from the collection, which I'm going to be talking about later. Here's what she looks like. Absolutely beautiful. Really fits the tone of the first movie, and I absolutely loved this. I love the different kind of glitter shades you get in here. This beautiful duochrome green, the blue beside it, they're all just stunning. Very easy to use. Love this palette. Rapid fire. You guys ready? Polite Society, the Forget Social Media, I'm Dope in Real Life palette. A win. An absolute slay. I love their palettes. I will admit, when I saw they were coming out with glitters, I was like, this is what they meant. But you know, it's very cute. They're very shiny on the lid, especially these 2 shades. They just look wet. They are very fine micro glitters, and they are stunning. The mattes are super easy to blend. Shimmers are creamy as always. A slay. A beautiful spring palette. So happy to have it. Love using that one. Revolution Game of Thrones. This is the last palette I needed from them to collect my little tin packaging from this collection. Loved it. Absolute win. These shades over here, I love how it's kind of split in 2 9-pans. Like, here's your fiery tones, here's your stone tones. Love it. Win. These 10 palettes from them are my absolute favorites. The mattes are beautiful, easy to build up. Shimmers, 10 Game of Thrones. We have this absolutely massive Map of Westeros palette from the Revolution collection that I found in Marshall's along with the Mother of Dragons palette. This is amazing. It's huge. Could it be condensed more? Yeah, but you know what? I don't mind it. I love the color story. Again, beautiful mattes, beautiful shimmer shades, some putty shimmers in here. Absolutely love this. Super happy I was able to find it. Now, the other one that I have in my lab is from Blend Bunny. I do know that we talked about this in the last speed review. However, I did a 3 looks 1 palette video with the other one that they sent me, and it was just not up to par with what I thought the palette should be. So I think I ended up deleting the videos. I was just very unhappy with it. I messaged Blend Bunny and they were so nice enough to send me another one, and this is 10 times better. So I did want to update you guys. I love this palette. They do blend super easy. I love creating looks with it. It's so much fun. 10 out of 10. Typical Blend Bunny right here. I feel like I'm talking 90 miles an hour because I have so much stuff to talk to you guys about. It's kind of sad. Bailey Sarian, Fatally Yours. I have the entire collection, but listen, when it comes to lipsticks, I have 2 of them out because they're in my everyday drawer. The other 2 are somewhere in my lipstick drawer, and I don't have them out, so sorry. Y'all only be seeing 2, but I do have the entire collection, okay? Here's the eyeshadow palette. 10 out of 10. It isn't all matte palette, okay? But if you don't mind that, this is the palette for you. Absolutely love the kind of warm, grungy tones we have in here. But then these pops of blue are super unique. I also have the bag too hanging up. Adorable. This whole collection, slay. Love the embossing on the pans. These are super pigmented and so easy to blend. This palette I found at Marshall's. My mom actually found it and she's like, you need this. So she kindly bought it for me. She spoils me and just gets me so much stuff. It's insane. But this is the Rude Cosmetics United Shades of Glitter palette, and it is an all glitter palette, but how cute is this? And then this is what she looks like. It says Makeup with an Attitude, and I just think this is a stunning glitter palette. So many shades in here are gorgeous. They're a bit of like a tacky glitter, so you don't really need a glitter base. I use one anyway just to make them stick, but I love these kind of duochromes in here that you get. They're just so stunning. I've used this quite a few times. I really love it. Amazing glitter palette. If you could find it at Marshall's and you love glitter, do yourself a favor and grab it. This is the newest Morphe palette, I believe to be the newest Morphe palette, the 35Y Aurascape, and this is what you see here. I feel like is genuinely what you get in the palette. It's stunning. I did a Little Mermaid look not too long ago, and this is the palette I used. Loved it. I used the yellows and these kind of peachy pink shades, and I absolutely loved it. I'll admit the shimmers could be a bit better. They're a bit dry, but the mattes in here are really what just blew me away. They're stunning, and these are the kind of shimmers I feel like work best if you really pack them on a brush and spray it and then use it wet to apply it to the lid. They stand out like that. They don't do very well on your finger if you like applying the shades with your finger like I do. I think you're going to be a bit disappointed because they really do, because I think they're just so hard pressed in there and dry. They really do work best when there's palettes, and crossing my fingers I don't end up finding any more palettes because then I'm going to scream. This is so many, but again, this is accumulated like over probably more than 2 months, okay? Don't yell at me. The last one I got with my little Ulta gift cards for Christmas with the Natasha Denona mini Starlit palette. This is one I've been eyeing for a while. Super happy to add it to my collection. I just love it. It's a beautiful travel palette. This shimmer right here is what was like, I need it. And yeah, it's everything I ever wanted. It is stunning. Natasha's mattes are just beautifully done. Her shimmers are too, but the mattes really, I think those palettes are, they're amazing. Wet n Wild Marilyn Monroe. I love this little travel palette so much. I kind of debated on getting it. Oops, sorry. I'm hitting myself with it. Only because when I kept seeing pictures online, I thought this shade was a glitter, but no, it's an intense metallic. This is a beautiful frosty shimmer. It's, again, a beautiful travel palette, and I'm going out of town in a few weeks, and I think this is going to be the one I bring with me because it's stunning. The last palette I have is from Sephora Collection. They gifted this to me, and it's their Color Shifter Strange Botanical palette in the shade Strange Red Poppy. They came out with these Strange Botanical palettes, and each of them have like a shifty shade or glitter in them. This was the red palette with the shifty blue-brown shade. I absolutely love this. This is definitely more of like a topper shade because it does have that sheer base. But what I like about these is the mirror. You could slide it out, so if you ever finish the palette but you want to keep the mirror, you could do that. How cute is that? It's a super unique concept, but I will say this palette is not magnetized, so do not get rid of this strap if you get these. You need it to hold the palette together so your shades don't dry out. Sephora Collection is a beautiful palette. The mattes are stunning. The shimmers are really nice, so if you're looking for a really pretty warm toned palette with a shifty topper shade in it, you're gonna love that. I grabbed every lip product. I think, again, if I missed something, I'm not even worrying about it. So these are all the lip products. I do want to start out with my About Face stuff. Anything in this video About Face was gifted to me. They sent me a box of their new goodies to try. Super thankful for that. I loved every single thing they sent me. But yes, anything About Face in here, the entire video, I do want to let y'all know that was all gifted to me. Anything else that was gifted, I'll try to remember as well. But yes, I want to start with my About Face goodies from my lip section of the video. This one is their Peach Punisher Lip Color Butter in the shade Cherry Pick. So, oh, it's one of those clicky pins. It is very melty and it smells just like peaches, but the color is Cherry Pick. Look at that. Oh my god, I hate the smell of peaches, but this smells so freaking good. it's making me question, do I really hate the smell of peaches? It's very melty. It's so shiny on the lips. This color, I just feel like it's my perfect color. I was so excited to get this. Also, if my hands look crazy, it's my self-tanner, girl. It is messing with my dry hands and my dry nails. It looks gross. Ignore that. Anyway, love this. It is seriously that freaking good. One of my new favorite lip formulas for sure. Yeah, I don't want to store that upside down actually unless I get my mail. They also sent me their liquid lipstick. This is the painted lip color, the matte one, in the shade Hush Tonight. It's a beautiful, winey, kind of plummy, purpley red. It's very beautiful. Kind of matches my eyeliner, doesn't it? Very beautiful matte shade. It dries down very nicely. Not my typical color, but it's a beautiful vampy shade, and I actually really enjoyed this. Next thing I tried is a lip set from Buxom I found at Marshall's. It came with one of their plumping lip liners in the shade Hush Hush Henna. It does come with a brush on one side. I'm also trying to hurry through this video so I can play Fortnite with my brother. Then it comes with a beautiful kind of like triangular shaped liner. This has been my favorite lip liner because it's so easy to use and I'm really able to overline my lips. Then it also comes with one of their plumping lip polishes in this shade. Where is the color? Sandy, sorry. This is the duo here. Love it. It's been my go-to. This has been one of my favorite plumping glosses because it just feels so nice and cooling on the lips. These are amazing. I also have another lip plumper from the brand Mary Claire. I got a little trio, and this came out around Valentine's Day time at Ross, with a lip plumper, a liquid blush, and a liquid highlighter. They're very clearly trying to dupe Rare Beauty here, but I hate this lip plumper. I'm gonna be honest, this and the highlighter from this little set just have the most awkward, or like not even awkward, but off-putting smell. This smells like chemical, but it smells like it's trying to be sweet, but it's such a fake sweet, it smells like chemical. And then the liquid highlighter when we get there just smells terrible. Like, I can't stand to put it on my face. This is probably going to get given away, even though it's a shame because that's such a beautiful color. I just can't stand the smell of it, and it does feel okay on the lips, but it's gross. It really smells like it could possibly be toxic. That's not good. I tried one of the e.l.f. lip oils. This is another one I'm questioning if I mentioned it in the last video, but it's okay. We'll talk about it again really quick. It's their Glow Reviver lip oil in the shade Honey Talks. I really love this shade. I'm wearing it on my lips right now. It's very sheer, and I have had it on for a while, so it's, you know, probably wore off, but I really love it. It's got a cooling feel to the lips, but it's not a plumper, but it does feel really nice and like nourishing, if that makes sense. I just really love it. I definitely plan on picking up more colors of that. Here are the two Bailey Sarian lipsticks from the collection that are in my everyday drawer. Nutmeg is a beautiful shade, and then Gallerina is the pink. Wolfsbane, and I don't remember what the other one's called, but they're in my lipstick drawer, just buried somewhere deep within. Love these. A beautiful matte full pigment lipstick. They're absolutely amazing. One lip product that I have been kind of disappointed with is from NYX. It is their Slick Click Fat Oil Lip Oil Stick thing, and this one's in the shimmery shade. It's called Hit Different, or Hits Different. I don't know. It's honestly very stiff. The product itself isn't like as melty as I want it to be. Like, I don't know if I should go try another shade. Maybe it's just this one, but I just don't love it like I thought I would. But at the same time, I do think I want to keep it to use it to like reference other products like this, because a lot of brands are coming out with these kind of Tarte Maracuja dupes. I do have quite a few of them, like the different kinds, so I do kind of want to keep it for reference. It's just not my favorite. Really disappointed with it, but you can kind of see the shimmer. I feel like it's just very stiff, kind of thick, and not at all what I expected from it, because I love the actual oil version of it I have. It's just the fat oil, you know, like that comes in the little bottle, kind of like these, and I really like it, but you know, it's a different formula obviously. These are the Kissing Jelly Glosses from Too Faced, and I absolutely adore these. I have Pina Colada and Cotton Candy, and boy, these are amazing. I went to Ulta today looking for the bubblegum one, and they were all out of everything except for one Pina Colada they had left. I was like, that's a shame. This one is glittery and gold. I absolutely love this. Oh, they smell absolutely divine, and they feel so, so good on the lips. Cotton Candy's amazing. Oh my god, these smell so good. These are definitely going in my everyday drawer. Absolutely adore those. Let me get my eye products together like I liquid eyeshadows and stuff. I do have quite a few products, and a lot of them are in this little basket right here. A lot of ColourPop, a lot more than I kind of thought I had. But I want to talk about the Bailey Sarian stuff first, just to get that out of the way, because they're in these big pots. So we have 2 little cream glitter gels. This one's in Wisteria. It is a purple base with like rainbow micro glitters in there. Look at that. It's just mesmerizing. I'm sorry, but what? They dry down matte. This one's more pigment based and like a fine glitter, versus Boom Slang is a kind of transparent base with these huge green glitters in here. Oh my god, it's just so cute. I absolutely love these. They're so nice. I will admit, these do burn on the eyes. Like when you put them on, my skin's so sensitive, they burn until they dry down. So I kind of like close my eyes and fan them until they dry. And it's not that bad. I don't cry. My eyes just water a little bit, but you know, it's not a pleasant feeling. And then we do have, so I mean, okay, I love those gel glitters, but you know, that's up to you. If you think you can handle it, buy at your discretion. While I love them, that does not mean I recommend that you go buy them if you have sensitive skin. That's up to you, but I really do enjoy them. They really do help amp up my looks. These little gel liners I do love. This one is Nightshade, and it is a deep purple that they say dries down navy blue. I don't see the truth to that claim, because on me it does still look like it's a deep purple when it dries, but I do love the color. And then this one is Onyx, and it is the black. I absolutely love this liner. It makes it really easy to use. It's dries super quick. It's just a really easy to use liner, and I enjoy that because a lot of the times they will like transfer onto my upper lid, or they just don't dry down quick enough, and that one dries down plenty quick, so I actually really do enjoy that. So for eyes, before I forget, Manic Gems is a brand I discovered on Instagram. They collaborated with a content creator, a small content creator who I really just adore. I like to think we've become friends over Instagram and TikTok, kind of messaging back and forth. It's Finn, like Finn, over on Instagram. And yeah, they collabed to make this little mermaid slash siren collection. So I did get the stickers, and I like to use these stickers for like the tail of my eyeliner. And then they came out with a gem set, and I absolutely love this. Manic Gem does a lot of face and eye gems, and I really enjoy using these. They're so easy, they're so cute. There's little jellyfish, there's fishies, pearls of different kinds. What else do we have in here? Like these bubble pearls. Oh, they're just so cute. Seashells. We've got different colored seashells. Like, look at this. Hold on. I used these pink ones. These are so freaking cute. I have used quite a few of these already. I just really enjoy them. They're absolutely adorable. This collection was so affordable, and I really felt like going and picking up more of these because I know I'm going to use these stickers up so long. Again, trying to make this as quick as I can. More about face stuff. I have one of their fluid eye paints. This one is in the shade Light Transcending. It is like a matte tan kind of light orangey shade. I love these paints. This is my 3rd one. I was super happy they sent over another one with the goodies. They're so easy to blend, or if you just want like a one and done shadow, super easy for that too. I like to pair that one with the shimmery one that they sent. This one's in the shade Apollo Empire, and how fitting for a beautiful gold glitter fractal paint is what these are called. Very thick, but my gosh, look at that gold. It's so stunning. It dries down so nicely, doesn't crack, doesn't budge, and it lasts a very, very long time. It's even pretty as a topper. They also sent over their mascara. Love the packaging on this. This is a beautiful wand. It's a very nice formula. It really does a great job at lengthening my lashes. Great mascara. I love it. I've been using that and the Too Faced Damn Curl mascara like crazy. And then the last things, I think these are the last things they sent over, are their little eye sticks. These are 2 new shades that they came out with. So this one is Creature. It's a matte, kind of vibrant blue shade. And these do come with a pencil sharpener on there, which I love, not having to fight to find mine because they're just made onto the bottom. And then this is a shimmer one. This one is called Actual Ambrosia, and it is a beautiful kind of gunmetal taupey shade. This is probably my favorite product they sent me. It's just so gorgeous. You can even sheer it out for like a wash of shimmer. Absolutely adore these. They're so easy to use. Other than my Benefit brow product, the rest of everything in here is ColourPop goodies. This is the brand new Precisely My Brow full pigment sculpting wax from Benefit, and they did send me this for free. That was super exciting. This one's in the shade 3, and it's one of those kind of like the NYX Thick It Stick It, like that pigmented brow gel that you could kind of brush your brows into place with and it holds them. It's a bit light for me, I admit, but you know, I do wear wigs, so I do find it easy to use, super easy to clean, and it does a great job of thickening my brows and adding like more hair-like strokes in areas where my brows are a bit more sparse at. And I love just to pop this on, clean it up, and then have a one and done brow moment. I really enjoy this. And the rest of my ColourPop babies, I'm going to quickly go through those. I do have the Vampire liquid liner from the ColourPop collection. This is what I'm wearing today. It is just a red liquid liner. Absolutely love this. It's beautiful. I will admit, upon applying it, it was a little patchy in areas, but I did like 2 coats of it, and it's fine. It's not patchy at all now, so definitely, you know, more than 1 coat, I would say. These are the BFF Cream Gel Multi-Chrome Liners from ColourPop, and these are actually the coolest liners I own. I really do love these. There's 6 shades. I have every single one here, and I did a swatching video on TikTok. We've used a couple, but if you want to see any used or like a swatch video, I can upload it here too, so just let me know. This one is in Ventura Boulevard. It's like a beautiful dark blue to purple shade. I'll just open them and show you guys quickly. Then we have Pixie, which is a pinky, greeny, purpley gold. They shift depending on like what light they're in. There we go. I was about to say, I don't want her to not roll down all the way. We have Wild Idea. This one's my favorite. Beautiful greeny gold. Actin' Up is like a green to purple. Matches my shirt. I love that one. This one is Power Trip, which I thought was going to be my favorite. Did these have little... I thought the bottom of it was like a sharpener, but it's not. You can definitely tell I've used this one because it's like doesn't even come up anymore when you put it all the way down. Purple to blue, or like purple to teal kind of. And then Movie Star is like a peachy golden yellow shade. Super beautiful. I love these. These are super fun. They go very well in the waterline or like as a winged liner if you're bold enough to play with them like that. Leave it. I think we're actually ready to move on to face stuff and then we'll be done. So I do want to talk about a few bronzers I've been trying. This one is from Physicians Formula. It is their Sun-Kissed Butter Bronzer. So the All Stars Face Palette is like my favorite product from them. I absolutely loved it. The Muru Muru Butter Bronzer in there was my favorite. I've hit pan. I've finished a good bit of it up. And I'm just worried I was going to run out of it. So I bought this one as a backup. And I've been trying it out to see if it's going to be a good shade for me. Again, it's just the Sun-Kissed Bronzer. Love it. It's a super light natural bronzer. And the smell of it takes me to paradise. It smells like a beach. I love it, and it makes me want to go on vacation. But yes, I do love this. I just bought it as a backup, but it's amazing. Their bronzers are just phenomenal for a drugstore bronzer. I think, to be fair, they're like $14, $15, so it's not the cheapest bronzer, but it's not like paying $30, $40 for a bronzer. That being said, I was sent this next bronzer for free, so I did not pay Bobbi Brown prices for this. They sent it to me for free to try. But this is their medium bronzing powder. And yeah, they sent me this for free. I did not pay Bobbi Brown prices. It's very nice though. It's a beautiful matte bronzing powder. Very natural on the skin. Very easy to build up. Very easy to blend out. Pretty dang good in my opinion. So if you're looking for a luxe bronzer, highly recommend that one. And then I've also been trying the Alice in Wonderland bronzing palette from Wet n Wild. And I found this one at Marshall's. I really love the fact that you get 2 matte shades and then 2 shimmer shades. You can kind of mix and customize your own shade in here. It's very beautiful. It's very light and kind of airy on the skin. And it just does a really good job of bronzing. It's beautiful colors in here for me. Highlighters and powders next because I do have a few of those. So this is the liquid highlighter I was telling y'all about from Marie Claire. It's their Paris Liquid Glow. It doesn't have a shade name, but this is what the bottle looks like. It's a beautiful kind of bronzy, almost like a pinky toned highlight, and the wand is freaking huge. Yeah, I don't know what is up with that smell. It's so bad. What's terrible though is this is not a bad liquid highlighter. Like, it is very shiny. It does have some glitter in here. It does make you kind of look like the Tin Can Man, but it's not a bad highlighter. If you use like the tiniest amount, it's very beautiful. But like, I like to put a little bit on the tip of my nose, and I can't stand the smell. So this is probably going to be one I'm going to get rid of as well. But, you know, at least I got to try it. If I do keep it in my collection, it'll be for like an under foundation moment to kind of give my skin some glow. But other than that, I don't know if I'll be keeping that. It was very fun to try though. I always love trying new highlighters. The rest of these in my collection are an absolute win for me, just to let y'all know. I love highlighter. This is the Marilyn Monroe Wet n Wild highlighter in the shade Cool Champagne. Yes, please. I absolutely love this. I wear this all the time. So beautiful. Such a beautiful shimmery shade. It's gorgeous, and it's got Marilyn Monroe on it. Iconic. Also have the two Twilight ColourPop ones. This one is Vampire Skin, and the other one is Meadow. I love these. These are gorgeous. Look at the purple. You can see like the purple on the ring of the pan there. Gorgeous. Super Shock highlighters are one of my favorite formulas of all time. So creamy, easy to use, and I really love those. Again, I would swatch them, but we did do a video on the collection, so if you want to see them swatched and used on the face, feel free to go back and watch that. It's not a long video. This is the Too Faced Cheek Popper Blushing Highlighter from their little Pinker Times Ahead collection. I like this because it does have a mirror with it. It's a beautiful blush lighter though, and it is so freaking cute, and it does leave like a pink tint on the cheeks, so you really don't need a blush with this, and it truly is a 2-in-1 product. It's so unique, but it does have that really shimmery finish to it, so I do keep it with my highlighters. It's just so cute though, and like, come on packaging. Come on packaging, it's adorable. How can you not love it? I did grab the Glamlite Hershey Kisses Cookies and Cream highlighter palette. Again, I don't love supporting Glamlite, but I found it at Marshall's, so I'm not complaining. I'm not going to buy directly from their website. I've told myself I won't, because I just don't want to support them. But this is what it looks like. You get a shimmery white and then kind of like a yellow golden shade. I'm not so sure about this shade, but I do love a good white highlight, and it's got a beautiful glittery finish to it. Their highlighters are really nice, so I was very excited to find that. I do enjoy it. This last highlighter, I think, fingers crossed, is the Jaclyn Cosmetics I'm Brilliant Vanity Light Glazed Illuminator. I love this packaging. I just hate that it's that kind that kind of gets dirty. It has a huge mirror. This is a cream-based product. It's kind of oily feeling, but if I use the tiniest amount, I love using this stuff. It's got like a blushy kind of highlighty look to it. I would say it's like a blush lighter, like a rose gold blush lighter. In the summertime, I think this is going to be my jam, because I don't like a lot of powder in the summer, especially on my cheeks. And I really think like out by the pool, you know, you could be wearing this and it would look stunning on the cheeks, because it's going to give you that glow and like the subtlest hint of color. So I actually have been enjoying this now for like my no makeup days. So I really like the color, so I'm not mad at it. Typically, I don't like a cream blush that's a bit thicker in consistency like that. That's like a dewy finish, but I do like that one. I enjoy it. And I do have two powders. This one is the Ruby Kisses Instant Bake Under Eye Powder, and I do have quite a few products from them as well, and they are all gifted to me. Everything Ruby Kisses, they've gifted to me. It's just a white under eye powder. I love how tiny the little product itself is, but wait for it, there's a mini powder puff in here. You can't tell me that's not adorable. I love this product. It's so good in blurring under the eyes. It just does an amazing job. They're such an affordable brand too, and everything has like pink on it. How can you not love it? Also got the Wet n Wild Marilyn Monroe powder. This is like a tinted powder, even though it says translucent. Girl, that's not translucent, but it also does have like shimmer in it. I wouldn't say glitter, I don't think anyway. I mean, I've used it a few times. I really do like it. You can't really tell on the face that there's any shimmer or glitter in it. No, there's glitter in it. But again, when it's applied to the face, I feel like I can't tell. But it is stunning. I really love this powder. I feel like you don't get a ton in here. Come on now, like sit flat. Yeah, like you don't get a ton of product in here. And I've only used it a couple times. But, you know, it is a good affordable powder. Why can't I find my words? It is a good affordable powder, okay? Also have a few Ruby Kisses products in here that I forgot to grab, like This is another bronzer I forgot to grab from the Revolution Nemo collection. It's the one with the sharks on it, and even though the color was too dark for me, I've been wanting this because it has the sharks on it, and I love the highlighter in here. I think this would be a great eyeshadow duo, or even a great little bronzer and like glowy moment to deepen up other shades to kind of customize your color. So I wanted to grab it. It was $5 at Marshall's, and I just love it. I love sharks. I love the colors in here, so I think for eyeshadow or to deepen up a bronzer, it's going to be great. I'm not complaining about it. Ruby Kisses sent me over their powder contour palette, and I just really love this. Again, I love customizing a color that's perfect for me, so I did start out with this one, but I ended up mixing a little bit of all three for my perfect shade, and it's just beautiful. Easy to blend, pigmented, but they're not so pigmented to the point where it's like, oh snap, I put way too much on. No, they're easy to blend out, okay? I do have a blush from them, Blush Quad, as well. This one's in the shade Bearing Bear. It is their Ruby Kisses Blusher Flushed Sweet Cheeks palette. And again, everything has pink in it. How cute. Now this one has 3 matte shades, matte, 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 and then a shimmer. So you can kind of customize your shade, and then as well, if you want glow in it, tap into a bit of that one. It is very powdery, but I don't mind that myself. I don't want it to be dry, so I'd rather it be powdery than a dry product. So I typically don't mind that if I'm using it. Let's see, they also sent me a setting spray. It's their dewy setting spray. I love a good dewy setting spray. This one does have a bit of a scent to it, but I don't mind it. Let's see, do I remember what it smells like? Yeah, almost smells a bit like alcohol. But it doesn't burn my eyes or anything, so I mean, if the smell's not too strong, it's just got like a hint of a smell to it. Or is it like an SPF smell? It's not. No, it's not SPF. It's definitely... I'm reading the ingredients. Yeah, alcohol is the second ingredient, so no wonder I smell it. But it's a good setting spray. It does what it says. It leaves your skin with a dewy finish on it. You know, I can't complain too much about that. They did also send me a concealer, which is a beautiful moussey concealer. That's the kind of the texture that it gives me. It's like a whipped moussey vibe. It's very thick, but super full coverage. Easy to use. And then a little brush set that came with a little tiny sponge. I love these little angled sponges. And then it came with 4 brushes. A powder brush, a little angled brush that I love for cream blusher contour, concealer brush, and a blending brush. These are beautiful. And I like that they actually say what kind of brush they are on at the end of the handle, because it really helps people that maybe aren't that familiar with what brush they should be using for what. I just love that they're, you know, user friendly, and I love the packaging on these. Absolutely adorable. I'm just going to go over the rest of my face products while I'm right here at them, especially the ones in my drawer before I forget that they're in here. So this is the new NYX primer. It's the Blur Screen SPF 30 primer. First off, hello packaging. This is freaking adorable. I do believe it's supposed to be like their blurring foundation little partner here, but I hate the blurring foundation. I ended up getting rid of it. I didn't even return it at Walmart. I just got rid of it because I hated it. I didn't want the headache of trying to return something at Walmart either, so I think my cousin took it, but I hated it. But I was hoping this would be a bit better because it's a primer, and I really do enjoy it. It does blur the skin, and it smells like SPF. I just love the smell of sunscreen. Oh my god. Yes, reminds me of summertime. Now, this does not leave a white cast. I was kind of afraid it would, but it's a beautiful consistency. It's not thick. It's very liquidy, but it dries down super nice. I love this stuff. Definitely tell that's going to be one of my favorites during the summertime. I had these for a while. These Maybelline 4-in-1 Glow Perfectors. Like, you know, like the glowy thing that everybody raves about, kind of like the e.l.f. one. I love my e.l.f. ones. They're by far my favorite, but I did pick up 2 more shades of these just so I can have, because I did enjoy these when I had them before. Mine just got old and it started smelling like feet, so I threw it away. Like any, I would like to think, sane person would. So I picked up shade 1 light and 2 medium because I'm tanning and I kind of wanted to mix them. So today I'm actually wearing 2 medium, and I wore it as my foundation, and it actually didn't turn out that dark. I do feel like they kind of adjust to your skin tone well, and they're sheer, so you can kind of get away with, you know, a little bit of a darker shade, because it's hard to find light shades in these. These are kind of hard. Like, girl, that's shade 1. That's kind of crazy, but, you know, I like that they do have darker shades, because a lot of the times I feel like the brands are worried about coming out with more light shades than dark shades. So, you know, do feel like they need to expand the range a little bit, though, in the future. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Instant Firm Glow Filter Priming Serum. They did send this to me for free. It retails for $42. I was like, girl, what? Thank you. Yeah, this is supposed to be like skincare and makeup in one. If you use it consistently over time, it's going to, per Peter Thomas Roth, it's going to define the appearance of the cheeks, chin, and jawline with continued daily use. It blurs imperfections and leaves skin looking radiant and perfectly prepped for makeup with a glow-filtered, no makeup look. This is on my forehead right now with no makeup on top of it. I didn't put powder on top of it. I didn't put the Maybelline Perfector on top of it. Just this alone is on my forehead right now. And I wore it all over my face yesterday as a primer. And you know what? I actually really like it. It's supposed to help sculpt the look of the skin over time. It is one shade. It's this shade right here, and it's supposed to adjust to all skin tones. I will say I feel like it did a pretty good job because it went on a little dark, and I was thinking, good googly moogly, it's not going to look right on me. But it did. It says sheer radiant tint, and it is sheer. But it has a beautiful glow to it. I love the look of it. It felt very nice on the skin. It dried down really nice too, given this has been on for a while. It didn't stay wet or tacky on the skin, and I really enjoy that. I can't wait to use this some more. There will be a TikTok review on it because I do have, because they did send it to me for free. That was the deal. They sent it to me. I do a TikTok. So there's going to be a TikTok on that soon. Definitely keep a lookout for that if you're interested. And I do have a few things that were not in this drawer, so let me kind of gather my thoughts really down to the nitty gritty. I'm just going to kind of go in order that these are sitting here on my table. This is the NYX Marshmallow Setting Spray. I love the NYX Marshmallow Primer, so when I heard they were coming out with a spray, had to have one. Oh my god, it smells just like marshmallows. This is such a good spray. I just know I'm going to run out of it because it's kind of tiny. It's very tiny, yeah, but it's really good. It does blur the skin. It sits very nicely on top of the skin, leaves my skin feeling so soft and just so cute. And I really did enjoy that one. So the next product is from Charlotte Tilbury. My mom got sent this for free, and she was like, you know what, I just don't think it's for me. I really prefer the e.l.f. one, which, girl, me too. The e.l.f. one's so much better, but she did give it to me for me to use and try out for you guys. So here she is, the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Miss Charlotte Tilbury. This one's in shade 3, I believe. This is brand spanking new. Like, look, all the text is already wearing off the back. This is what she looks like. The applicator is much smaller than the e.l.f. one. I find that this is less pigmented than the e.l.f. one, but it does give a bit more of like a blurred look and is a bit more glowy in my opinion. I do prefer the e.l.f. one though because it has like the tiniest bit more coverage. Excuse me, I have the hiccups, but like I'm trying not to hiccup super loud. And to me, the e.l.f. one on my skin, I just prefer the look of it better. So, but it is very nice, and if you want to splurge, do it, girl, because it is a good product. This one particular is new to my collection, but I have had the product before and it molded within like 2 months, so I reached out to Jeffree Star Cosmetics and they did kindly send me another one. But this is the new one. This is the Vampire Blur and Cool Face Stick. I loved this stuff. I used it all the time, and then I stopped using it for like 2 weeks, opened it, and to my surprise, it was moldy, like all around the edges. It had kind of shrunk a little bit, and I was like, you know, like instant gagging, because I just like, I was like, really? Within just a couple months it does that, and it says it's good for 6 months. So I was like, girl, no. But this one doesn't look like it's doing that, so that's a plus. I really do love this stuff though. Like, it does blur the skin. I personally like it as an under eye primer before I do my concealer, because it really just, it makes my under eyes look better, I'm convinced. So I do love that. A couple new, well, I'll do my primer first. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Smoothing Serum. I do have the version of this in a jar, but this is the liquid version that they sent to me to try. Again, Bobbi Brown, I love you. This is the second time they gifted me. They gifted me the bronzer and their Vitamin Enriched Serum. So I love this stuff. Their Vitamin Enriched Face Base and the serum smells so good, so bougie, and they leave my skin so glowy, so smooth, and so soft, and overall just ready to apply makeup. I love it. It's the ultimate base, one of my favorites, and it just feels luxe. Like, it is a luxe product. It truly feels like it. do have two foundations I've been trying lately. This was one of my favorites when I started doing makeup, and I was so shocked to find it again on sale at that. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Instafix Foundation Stick in the shade 140 Nude. They barely had any shades left, okay, so I know right now it's a little light for me, but I can always make it work, and I do have self-tan on, so keep that in mind. I'm not usually this tan. Typically it's my perfect shade, but I do love this stuff. It really does give you like an airbrushed finish. Right now during the winter time my skin's dry, it's not really for me, but I know during the summertime I'm gonna eat that up. I'm gonna freaking love that. And this is the About Face Performer Skin Focused Foundation. This was an About Face product that I purchased myself. They did not send this to me, but everything else About Face in the video they did send to me in PR. But this I went out and purchased myself. Why does it look funny on the... Oh, I guess it's the way the product was sitting. But this is the shade I picked. This is Light Neutral, LM1 Neutral. This is Light Medium one. But I really love that it has an applicator. It smells oddly good, like clean, you know? It has a lot of skin-focused ingredients in here, and it's a very light coverage, super glowy. It almost reminds me of like the glowy tinted products like the e.l.f. or the Charlotte Tilbury, more so than a foundation, just because it doesn't give that coverage. But I really do love using it. I mean, I use the e.l.f. or the Charlotte Tilbury as foundation often because I love the look of them, and I don't like a lot of coverage or like cakey foundation, so I do love this. I see a lot of people saying it's just mediocre, but if you love a full coverage foundation, you're not gonna love it, and I'm just being honest. Or if you love a matte foundation, you're not gonna love it because it's very dewy. So it just boils down to what your preference is, and if you don't like that kind of foundation, then you're not gonna like the foundation, obviously. So really just boil down to what you like. I do have a couple of blushes. I think we're down to the last 3 products. Thank goodness. I'm so tired. I feel like I've been talking forever. This is the last product from that Mary Claire trio. This is their liquid blush, and as you can see, Rare Beauty dupe. But when I open this, you're probably gonna laugh because the applicator is clearly not. Look at that tiny wand. I don't own a Rare Beauty blush, but now I really want to buy one. But this was just such a cute color. I really do love it. It's very dewy. It's not that pigmented, but you can build it up. I just really love the color. So if I keep anything from that trio, it's definitely going to be this because the color is just adorable. And then I have the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in the shade Dusty Rose. This is pigmented. This is nice. This is a dewy, full coverage, like 1 dot blush, okay? She's gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love her. Can I put her on? What am I talking about? Can I put it on? That's probably going to be too much, okay? But I wanted to show y'all. I'm going to use this brush from Ruby Kisses to blend. I did powder just a little bit under my eyes, so she might not blend out like completely over there, but I didn't powder anywhere else. Look at that. That's so freaking cute. That's all you need. One little, given I've like tapped a couple of times. I love this blush so much. Definitely want to pick up more colors, but when I went to Target, they didn't have a lot. Like, this is one of the only colors that they had. This and like darker colors I just knew would not work for me. I forgot one more product I've been trying, but I couldn't keep it in my foundation drawer or like my new product drawer on its side because it leaked when I tried. So this is brand new from Wet n Wild. It is their niacinamide skin tint with 5% niacinamide. That's my favorite skincare ingredient. So when I saw some girl on TikTok talking about this, I was like, what? I have to have it. I haven't seen it anywhere. I ordered it from Amazon. This one's in the shade Light Warm. Sorry, Light Warm. And I absolutely love it. It's so good. It's a dropper, very lightweight. I did a TikTok on it. If you're curious to see it, go check it out. The last new product I've been trying over the past 2 months. Again, I really regret not doing this every month like I said I would, or like I've been doing. And I'm so sorry. Do I feel like trash? Yes. Don't hate me. I'm trying to do better, okay? I have a completely empty drawer for my new products I've been trying, so this is where they will stay. And when it starts to get full, I will be doing these videos. It might be once a month, it might be twice a month, depending on how quickly it gets full. But last product, it's from the Dollar Tree. It's the Be Color brand, and it is their freckle pen. How cute is this? I have mine from SheGlam that I absolutely love, but I just wanted to try a different one, and this is in dark brown. And just look at how natural those look. I love freckle pens. Like, look, it's so easy to use. I love freckle pens. I have 2 right here. Boop, boop. I love freckle pens. And even though it says dark brown, it's not like scary dark. I just love them. I love this, and $1.25 for a freckle pen. Given I think I might have paid like $4 for the SheGlam one, I'd still rather pay $1.25 for this, even though it's much smaller. It's the same freaking product pretty much. They look very natural. I just love it. And I love Dollar Tree. This brand, Be Pure, is such a good brand, by the way. If you see something and you're thinking about trying it at Dollar Tree from that brand, just get it. Get it and try it. It's really good. That's everything I have for you guys. God, it's been a long video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, again, let me know if you see anything that you want to see used in a tutorial or like a get ready with me. I will definitely put them in a pile to use. I really hope you guys love this video. Hope you guys enjoyed hearing me talk for however long. Yeah, I work for like the next 4 days, so probably won't be back to filming until next week. But I will see you guys soon.